Hello everyone, I'm Lex Ellis. You're watching Fragrances with Lex Ellis, and today I'll be talking about another classic cologne. Now this one is quite popular, a lot of people have heard of it. It's considered the first aquatic scent, and that one is Cool Water by Davidoff. Now this has been around for a while. It came out in 1988. Most people had this, I guarantee most of you who speak to will remember we mentioned Davidoff. Oh yeah. Most people, even if they haven't heard of it, will sniff this and remember the scent of it. It's very aquatic, very watery, very cool. That's what it smells of. It's very nice, I quite like it. Now let's look at the bottle. The bottle's a nice shade of blue, basic bottle, nothing fancy, but it's nice to hold, stands up well. I quite like the bottle, you know. I like the colour of the blue, you know. It looks really good as if it's actually got ocean water inside. It's quite nice. The lid's basic, but again, done well, can't complain. Now about this, one thing I've noticed that irritates me is people keep going out and say, "Is this a copy of Green Irish Tweed?" Let me break this down. This costs about £35 for a 75ml bottle. Green Irish Tweed by Creed costs about £200. Now, oh, it's crap, this is not crap, this is good. It's not amazing, but it's good. It's like a Mercedes being compared to a Ferrari. The Ferrari's more expensive, but the Mercedes is still good. This is a Mercedes, Creed's a Ferrari. Okay, end of. Creed costs £200, this costs £35. Stop bitching, okay? Now this, I can't compare this like eating to McDonald's. You'll still feel full, but it's not the same as eating at a nice restaurant. But I can't complain again, cheap and cheerful. It's longevity and projection aren't too bad in this. I normally do about 3 or 4 sprays. 4 if you want it to really last. Perfect for summer, absolutely perfect for summer. Pardon me, my memories this first came when I was sitting an exam. First I wore this as an exam, graded unit important. Roasting hot day, I'm sitting in the class with air conditioning, wearing this, and this is just wafting around, and as I'm doing the exam I'm getting wee whiffs of it past me, and yeah, it's the most relaxed exam I ever sat. Now I'm going to show you the sprayer. The sprayer on this is quite good, as you can see, silver sprayer basic, but I'll show you the spray now. If you look, I'm going to take a spray now. Fair amount comes out, it's pretty good sprayer. It's actually quite similar to the Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male sprayer. It's actually almost like exactly like it, the same amount. Yeah, if you sniff this, it's very, a lot of people say it's like a cleaning product. Okay, if it's like a cleaning product, I quite like this. In fact, I really like this scent from the first applied. I wouldn't walk outside with it though. Might not irritate some people, but they can go fuck themselves. I don't like the noise the bus makes every time it stops. Psst, psst. You don't hear me complaining. You'll have to put up with things you don't like. That's life. So if you want to wear this, fuck everyone else. What are they going to do about it? You know, really, it's their problem. Okay, if you complain about their fragrance, they'd sit and moan about it and they, oh, it's not my fault, oh, you a prick. Yeah, they're just fucking hypocrites. Sorry, I'm not in the best of moods today. I've tried to do a few videos and my computer's been lagging and messing some of them up, so I've been quite annoyed at that. So yeah, I'm not in the best of moods already, so if I seem like a bit of a prick, I apologise. But this, I would let this dry down 15 minutes. I really like this. This is an absolute favourite of mine. This is probably the one, I know people call like attracts women. This, I noticed, really got heads turning. I don't know what it was. Everywhere I went it was like I noticed people being really close and that stuff, and it's like, you know, how come I wear DHI? This never happens to me. This is about 50 quid and this is 35 for 75 mils. So I was like, yeah, you know, it's quite a compliment get as well, even if it is considered cheap. Okay, so do not compare this to Green Irish Tweed. This is its own thing. Green Irish Tweed's its own thing. I know, but the same guy making both of them and being involved in both of them, right? Fair enough. But treat them as their own thing. They're both different fragrances. If you go to compare two fragrances and treat them as the same thing, you shouldn't be in the fragrance game. You should be in some fucking McDonald's drive-thru trying to say that £1/4 on a Big Mac is the same fucking thing. You know, that's where you should be. So again, you know why I'm being a prick, but it's my video, so yeah, you're watching it, your problem. Yeah. My apologies, I take that back. That's a bit too far. Yeah, honestly, this just smells to me like the ocean. The memories I get of this, you're on holiday, you're in Spain, it's roasting hot day, you're walking about, seeing the sights, looking at some shots, maybe you go for lunch somewhere, go to a bar, have a coffee, have a beer, something like that, and you're walking about and you get back to the hotel and maybe you bought something, you went shopping to a local store and you got heavy bags. You go to the hotel, you go upstairs, you put your swimming gear on, you dive at the pool and it's nice and cool and cold in that leaf. That's what this is like. Yeah, this is exactly what this is like. Even just sniffing that, also, I kid you not, it was a really hot day one time and I just sniffed the nozzle of this and it cooled me down. it made me feel a bit cooled down. Like now, you think about fire, it warms you up. No, it works. But I think about this did help. It sounds insane, but it did work. And it does last quite long. Some people complain it doesn't last too long, but again, 4 sprays, you shouldn't have a problem. 2 there and 2 in the back of the neck, you should have no problem at all. Try it, and it'll last longer on your clothes as well. But you can't complain about longevity and projection. It's pretty good. Does the job. You know, I think this is. Maybe could wear this on date, maybe, but I would probably wear something more sort of formal. Like Chanel, Allure, Homme Sport. That's not what I recommend. Yeah, this is maybe in a date. It depends if it's like what kind of date. If it go in a restaurant, maybe not. But again, it depends. Someone else could probably pull this off. Depends. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. It's different people, different noses. I'd wear this to a date, but that's just me. I mean, I'm wearing a white blazer, so I can't say a thing. You know, I'm dressed for Miami and I live in Scotland, so yeah. But yeah, this isn't too dear. This is about this was 35 for 75ml bottle, so it will last a good while. You've seen my previous video, I talked about how 6 months, 50ml will last 6 months. Well, this will probably last more than that, as long as you even it out. Maybe, yeah, it's the amount, but yeah, this is an absolute classic. You know, a lot of people slagging about the again with the Green Irish Tweed bullshit. They're each their own fragrance. This, if Davidoff put fresh ingredients in this, not synthetic, completely fresh, okay, then they would have to put the price up, but they didn't. That's the point. They could have, but they didn't. Okay, so this is synthetic for a reason. It's meant to be cheap. You know, if they want to make it expensive, they would have. Creed have not got any synthetic stuff. This is synthetic, you know. So yeah, treat them like one. This is good. You won't go wrong with this. I recommend probably. A lot of people go, if it smells, I don't like the smell of this. Yeah, but like I love the smell of petrol. People hate the smell of petrol. You know, it's like I hate mushrooms. People love mushrooms. Same thing. Each to their own with fragrances. Okay. There's not a big book of which fragrances you will love. You know, like some of the Al Vahabs. Some people think they're amazing. Like Creed Silver Mountain Water. Oh, that smells amazing. Other people think it smells like rusted metal. You know, same thing. But with this, I don't think you could really go wrong. Perfect for a summer's day. Absolutely perfect. It does have a good reputation, and again, it's a fragrance award winner, so it's in the Fragrance Hall of Fame, and it deserves it. It is a really, really, really good fragrance. I highly recommend it. So yeah, do check it out. You can't really go wrong. It won't break your wallet. 35 quid for 75ml, not too bad. So if you really don't like it, you probably could sell it on, even if you didn't. You know, you're not paying, you know, like £200 for a bottle of Green Irish Tweed. But anyway, I'm not dissing Green Irish Tweed. Creed scents are fantastic. Green Irish Tweed's fantastic. All I'm saying is, if you don't want to spend too much and you still want to smell kind of same and nice, this is a good option. So yeah, do check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for seeming like a bit of a prick. Please leave me a feedback in the comments as well. Again, I put a thing up on Facebook about requests. I'm also taking a few requests. So if you say, listen, can you do this fragrance? I'll need to have it in my collection to do it. However, so you'll need to ask unless you're kind enough to, you know, buy it for me. You know, pretty please. But yeah, yeah. Do give me your feedback if you like this. If there's any ones like this that you recommend as well. If there's any ones that last longer, this reminds you of good memories of this, like you dated your ex wore this, or I'm not sure if that's a good memory, but anyway, do tell me. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a nice day.